All right, this is call it two different things. You got the hypro d30, same thing as the ar30. You order one, they send the other. They're basically the same pump, but it's on the Predator 224. This is a newer version of the 6.5 horsepower. So I have a lot of people that have seen my posts before and are really curious about the plumbing. I know it's hard. It took me a while to find other people who've had this. This pump's kind of newer. Maybe it's not newer, but people are using it now. I have had the Comet P40, and this one, for me at least, everybody's gonna have a different opinion. What works for you, but for me, this has been phenomenal. It's reliable. It's an all stainless steel interior, so it's not made of plastic poly, so it can handle the pressure spikes. So we get about 9 gallons a minute, even going through the proportioner, and so far so good. I just took off everything, cleaned my check valves. As long as you do that often, it has no problem metering. The P40 always gave me problems with that. I could only batch mix with it. So anyways, plumbing. So the bypass is here in the back. So it's actually a 3/4, a 1/2 inch that they put to a 3/4, and it's a 3/4 hose. So I have about 25 feet, and I use it and I wrap it around. Let me focus that. Wrap it around underneath so that way it's not dangling or hanging, and that seems to work. The bypass comes back up here to the metering, if that's what you're going to use. So it can flow through here so you have a few minutes. I can say that if you leave it on bypass too long, these blow right here. So I literally don't go more than 2 minutes with the gun down. If not, I just shut it off, do what I have to do, go turn it back on. It's easy enough. That's the regulator that comes with it. Well, when you want to order this, you should get the whole thing set up with the gearbox and the regulator. Okay, so this is the 1-inch main suction line. So that pulls from this metering system that I built myself. This is up here temporarily. I have a plate, can't see it, but under there, that this is going to get mounted to, because this tank is going to get switched out. Let me back up here, sorry. Anyways, it's all 3/4, except here is 1/2 inch to 3/8. So this is the 1-inch suction line. All of these, again, 3/4. So I did 1-inch to 3/4 on that end. That's the main water line that goes up and down into my tank with a filter. No problems with doing it that way. You can have it come down at the bottom. Don't think it matters. The bleach, I have it on a 3-way ball valve. So there it is over there. So you have it this way to come water, so you can always flush it. Also, by doing that, by using the 3-way ball valve, you get more flow for rinse versus just shutting your bleach off, because then you're only pulling from one source. So you lose, I don't know, it's like 2 gallons a minute or something like that. I've tried it, tested it, spend the extra money, get a 3-way ball valve. It's worth it. Anyways, so back down here. So this is the out to the hose wheel. What it comes with is a 1/2 inch fitting here, and I increased it to 3/4. So I got 3/4 barb, or 3/4 600 psi hose, and that's as simple as that. So these are 1/2 inch, so you have to get a 1/2 inch by 3/4, and we have it on the I think this is rated for 800 PSI, I believe. It's not the best hose. I don't know if you can see, but it kind of hurt the hands. It's not very flexible, but it doesn't break, and that's what you need. Guns. I should have showed you the gun. Stand by. Okay. I should have had those pulled out already. This gun here is rated for 550 PSI, I believe. It's not like those other ones. It's 1/2 inch. It's not like those other ones that they sell. I think Udor makes it. It's not like those ones they sell with the 12 volts. This is a lot stronger. I have a 1/2 inch quick connect on it because the end of my hose has a quick connect on it. We do sometimes use the big red gun. I'm not too much of a fan of it. It's great sometimes, but it's very heavy, so it's not easy to use on the ladder, and this gets very sticky. Also has a quick connect end. This is very useful. So I turned it into, it's got a swivel, and went 3/8 to 1/2 inch, and a 1/2 inch quick connect. So when I know I need distance, I can use this with an extension and a J-rod or a shooter tip. Even though you do tend to get more distance with this, but you can control the flow more with this. You get a little less flow, so you're not overdoing the roof. So great for house washing and rinsing. This is great for roofs. But yeah, I think that's it. Everything's a little mess. We're moving stuff around. This is a new trailer. I need 2 new tanks because I don't want to be using the IBC tote anymore. And there's another hose reel that's going to go in the middle here. And this is all got to get bed lined. But if you have any questions, I hope I got it all in this video.